Hello, YouTube gang. Twitch is already here. Sen popped by. You know, he's kind of useless, but, you know, he's here. Um, we're playing Kuni. We talk to the rats as the cats, and then we lose terribly. Grind for 30 hours. I gotta go in.
The description of what's gonna happen, what's currently happening, or what previously happened. Because I think all are pretty accurate.
You know, maybe I should accept that side quest that's in my castle, because probably just manuals.
That's fair.
Who cares?
I don't feel like walking over to them.
Yeah, or reading any dialogue, really. At least I don't.
I'd prefer if they were automatics, personally. Because like then I wouldn't have to like walk over.
Yeah, I got the point of it, Jared.
But it makes the joke so much better when I explain it even when you get it.
I disagree. I think my silence and we pretend it never happened actually is what makes it funny.
But see, that's the beauty of it, is I can clip it however I want. I have all the power.
Too much power, if you ask me. Okay, something's fishy around here, and I don't think it's just all the fish. What is Lofty doing? Is he even supposed to be here? Anyway.
What is he doing?
A maiden's hair clip forms for a brief moment before shadowing into pieces. Shattering into pizzas? That's a callback to us getting pizza today. A callback to future us getting pizza today. A call up. A call forward.
Occult arms.
A bottle of poison forms for a brief moment before shattering into pieces. You know, it's not my
It's
problem.
gonna be Leonard's memories.
It's possible.
Because he was like, you know, poisoned.
A
And that's the
maiden's hair
only
clip.
person I know.
So, I think it adds up.
Yeah.
Evan, I'm feeling something over by your mun. Give the old materialize a go. Materialize! Realize! Nella's earring. It's one of Nella's earrings. Wait a minute. We can a good character?
Boosh! Got
I
it!
think so.
So our key this time is a chic little number, is it? Rabbit Face better not have any complaints about the quality of this one. He better hadn't. Let's head back to the New Moon's Hotel and find out. Maybe it's both of them.
You know?
Nella and Leonard.
Time
Does it
to
mean
accept
that
some
gallery?
manuals.
Nah. Probably for the Higgledy thing, and I don't care about the Higgledy thing.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. What have we here? Ah, yes, this is our key. That much is certain. Another door waits. These keys are often items people held dear, it seems. I wonder if something as big as the Philmobile could even be one. I think I know what the Philmobile is. That murder weapon, that death
Damn.
trap.
Yeah. It kind of was, though, honestly.
The Philmobile, the murder train. I like to call it. Wrong world, forgive me. I do get my head muddled sometimes. Regardless, we had better hope that the remaining keys won't be too big. I wouldn't want you to do yourself a mischief trying to carry them. That won't be a problem. I have all my friends to help me. Hoo-hoo, how wonderful. I have companions one can count on. Marvelous, just marvelous. Now I wonder what manner of high higgledy this little earring will guide us to. There's only one way to find out. I think I know what door just opened. We also could try the Soloseum, actually.
True.
Off you go then. It's time to take a trip through the twists and turns of another memory lane. The door's tight, or shut tight. Okay, so maybe we have to wait. Or maybe that's not the Soloseum. Maybe this one is. Yeah, no, I can understand you're into that door, but this isn't one to be stepped through lightly. The Soloseum slog lies on the other side. The what? The moment you step through that door, you will be set upon by hordes of monsters, and thanks to those awful nightmares, will be even more troublesome than usual. Soloseum slug is what you might call a dream, by which I mean a very bad dream of endless battle, a heady parade of opponents driven wild by the darkness. But saviors as you are, I'm sure it won't be too much for you to handle, well, reasonably sure.
What the f-
Oh yeah, trying to rile us into giving it a go then? Well, it worked, won't Evan? Come on, let's get slogging. It'd be great if we just have to go in, we kill as many things, and then it kicks us out when we die, and then we get able to keep our stuff.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. Non-stop enemies, high speed. Okay. Something tells me we're gonna get cooked. But if we can get some bronze tickets, Jared.
Only level 1. Ooh. The S rank is 16 minutes.
We
4
do get a
hours.
bronze ingot, though. Do we want to turn up the
Ooh.
difficulty, though?
Good question.
And we'll try it. We'll try it. Maybe it's 16 seconds, though, Jared.
That is what I'm hoping. However, I don't... Maybe.
Okay.
Hopefully. But I don't see people using like a milliseconds.
Milliseconds.
Yes.
It's probably 16 minutes. But I hope it's just like a level 1 enemy. It says they're level 1, right? I didn't see those levels. They seemed under me, though. Beneath me, if you will.
Watch your back.
Oh, just these things.
Where their corpses get in my way.
Need a little help here.
It says that we can get bronze ingots. So if that's the case, then just by doing this one, we should get a couple. That'd be great. Can I not hit them? Oh. I highly doubt it'll take 16 minutes. That would be crazy.
Dinner is in fact here.
Huh?
Dinner's here.
Oh. Is there a faster way of dealing with these enemies, by the way? 'Cause it kind of seems like I have to jump shoot very slowly.
You have to jump. I don't know.
Yeah, it gets flipped.
Or at least I didn't have to with the previous ones. Right now I have the Higgledy.
Yeah, it just ate that too. What? Why was it auto shooting? That was weird. It makes me think that there's something that I'm missing that would take a 16 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that it?
This is the worst case scenario.
Multiple floors?
Mm-hmm.
That seems kind of rough.
This one might just be a boss though.
Why did you say that?
Because it looks like one enemy.
Well, I can see where you'd get that impression.
Oh, you'll never guess who it is.
I'm guessing it's a fairy. Oh. It's Clogs the Crow. Whatever his name is.
To arms.
Rook.
Eat this.
Well, I'm about to castle.
Bridge, I win.
Exactly.
I don't know if these are my spells or what.
Probably not.
Make yourselves useful. goes. Weakness. Here goes. Here goes.
Awaken after it dies, let's go.
Here goes.
That's interesting now. Keep me turning a cutscene. Is there another floor, or is it just that?
There is another floor.
Why?
What? Why couldn't these all just be different floors? Because it'd be like, you know, better than having to make us do like 10 fights in a row.
Yeah. I mean, it's only like we lose progress, right? So, I am gonna pause and put on BRB just to grab food. Well, we might actually
fair.
stop
I'll do
streaming
the
and just
same.
take a break. What's it? When we're done this floor, we'll see. And we are back. But this will be the last floor.
Of course.
You ready for this? Here goes. Weakness. Here goes.
Okay.
Here goes. Weakness.
Get back here.
Here goes. Here goes.
This will finish you.
Weakness.
I got a bronze ingot.
Kinda crazy.
Wow, you do get a lot of stuff. Okay.
I'm down for S ranks being really easy.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we were like double that thing's level. I also did have stuff in XP, but I feel like those things probably didn't give that much. Which means if I do fight that again, I'll probably just turn on equipment and rare materials. If it even works like that.
Makes sense.
Slime time. Mmm.
I can craft a really good spear, but I don't have the materials for the sword. Tragic.
I think I can craft a sword. But believe it or not, I think that might be what I do. Armor, of course, is tempting as well. Because I can be invincible.
Of course.
The Ruby Katana. I think we might be chilling. I feel like I don't even need this other sword then. I'm not even using Evan though, so maybe I don't really need them all either. I'm just gonna take off the swords. How do I just unequip? I'll give him to Evan for now, even though I'm not using Evan right now. Maybe I could use Evan right now though. Put on Leander stuff. What are you wearing? Oh, ringity, 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 ringity. Let's have a better one. So annoying looking through all this stuff. Okay. So I feel like reading this little side quest though. Might as well.
Oh my.
Oh dear, I must say I'm a huge fan of your new hotel. I treated myself to a night there and slept like a baby. The only thing is I had a very strange dream indeed, and well, without going into too much detail, I need to give you death. Okay.
Hey.
Sorry to bother you, Your Majesty. I hope you don't mind, but the Higgledies wanted me to give you this. Coolio. How nice is the Higgledies? Bow, 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 bow. The Higgledy thing just isn't for me. I really like this counter thing. It does seem like my skills don't do nearly as much damage as they could. But does it really even tone that down? Or does classic style just make it better?
It's a good question.
Dream card Queen Narya's wedding last night. As soon as I woke, I jumped out of bed and began preparing my outfit for what promised to be the grandest of occasions. One can never be too ready. While I was rummaging through my wardrobe, I chanced upon something. You are most welcome to it. Why are they all the mediums manuals? Where do I get more of the one I want manuals? You know?
I'm very curious.
Let's see here. Maybe just the Zen gauge makes this stuff better. And that's what makes this thing good. Okay. I don't know that thing. I don't want to use those. It says increase the combo attacks, but I assume the combo must just be the regular white attack.
That makes sense.
Why would that thing go crazy? I might as well clean my stuff too.
Wow.
Not that I really need to clean the coffers since I'm maxed out on them. We were waiting for things, right? Was it the Sage Salon that needed people?
Gross.
Hey.
What?
The Sage Salon.
Yeah.
Maybe it is, Drew.
Probably should upgrade my people though.
Alright, feel for steel and Higgledy's instincts, so I think those are like the last things I needed. the ultimate Higlety cookbook. Gonna be eventually. Feel for steel, I'm guessing, is this thing. I'll get rid of. I don't know if those are the last researches. I feel like the what's it? Dimension Lab had stuff that I needed. Yes, but I can't do anything there. Any other citizens I can level up? Furnace. Let's see what's up. Okay. Well, now I have a sick weapon.
True.
I'm about to go crazy. I'm curious on what Bell does, though.
You can also see what it does.
Makes critical hits tons more likely. Huge damage boost at max MP, and huge damage boost versus fairy monsters.
Pretty strong.
I want to keep the XP, especially in this next one. Because I think it'll be right around the level that we want. In that level 100 range. Now Lizzie. I'm sorry, Arnella, do you have a moment? Of course, what is it? Well, it's just that everyone's been getting so worked up lately, it's unbearable. Grim, Marlene, Matthias, even Vermin. I know all those people. But you can't blame people on being a little on edge, what with Prince Evan's big day coming up. I know, but I don't think that's it. Take Matthias, he's shut himself up in his room and he just sits there muttering strange things to himself and gives me the shivers. Matthias, who's that again? I don't know how you keep all these names in your head, Ratcha. The one they've taken to calling the Black Knight, maybe you know him better as that. The Black Knight, eh? Now you must know him, he's Chancellor Mousinger's second in command. I'm sorry, but there's been so much chopping and changing in the ranks lately that I can't keep up. Well, us handmaidens have other things to worry about. We can't be expected to know the ins and outs of military matters. That was Nella and Raja. In a memory from just before you were dropped, if I'm not mistaken, or deposed, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a high Higlety tied to Nella somehow. Let's keep going and find out more. Yeah. And this time, the Ruby Katana looks really cool too.
Not incredibly surprising.
Eat this.
Yeah, I will also say, if we have to do one of those things for each weapon, that might be a little bit annoying. Like, to get the bronze tickets, we can't, like, double up or something. I mean, if the second difficulty gets 2, then I feel like it wouldn't be that bad. Or maybe we can just get bronze ingots another way. But I think it pretty much just said that. I'm in line for big promotion once Chancellor Mousinger takes power. Long live King Mousinger.
Too bad.
No one can stop me.
Watch your back. Eat this.
Maybe I should just kill it max MP actually.
Not a bad idea. It's made it a lot easier if you have a certain range attack that doesn't use MP.
Well, I can just attack him with my 600 power sword.
Lame.
King Leonard was, or Lionheart, Leon, whatever, was good to me and alone proves the Grimalkin aren't all bad, doesn't it? One and all be gone. Sounds intense.
Careful, everyone.
Here goes.
Handled.
I'm not sure if I want EXP or materials more.
I definitely want XP. I managed to pull some strings, get my Grimalkin pals dismissed from the army. It was for their own good. I worry about the way things seem to be heading. I think we're gonna be spending enough time in the labyrinth getting these items.
I can agree with that.
Luckily, already have fairy stuff.
Do your worst.
Oh, all those rats.
Need a little help here.
These cowards gotta stop running.
I'm going crazy. Okay. Very smooth gameplay. Okay. Comes up. That awakening orb at the very end of the battle?
Kinda crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Need all those materials.
Mm-hmm. There you are, Nella. I asked Marlene to look into it for me.
Hmm.
It seems that Matthias, the Black Knight, has been messing around with magic, and not just any old magic, the most powerful magic there is. Thank you, Raja. I couldn't look into it myself for fear of vermin making a fuss. Besides, he's been keeping me busy with all his strange little errands. Not that that's coming from doing some digging of my own.
Mm.
It seems we've been sending all of our Grimalkin soldiers off on maneuvers far from the city. Don't think that means we're about to go to war, do you? Don't worry about it for now. Just carry on as if everything's normal, and don't breathe a word of what you found out to anyone except me.
Now.
Seriously, don't worry. Everything's going to be fine, right? I'd better get to getting back to work. Yeah. At least she's a mouse, so she should be safe for now. Are you sure it's all right for us to be seeing all this, Evan? It's all connected to you, right?
Mm.
Well, yes, it's Nella's memory lane after all, and she was in charge of looking after me. No, it was more than that. She was like a mother to me. She told me everything I know about fighting and magic. Wow, she sounds amazing. If we keep on going, we might be able to learn more about what happened that day. We can't turn back.
Aye.
You sure, lad?
Mm.
I am. Come on, everyone. Fight up pizza time.
Man, it seems rough not being able to eat pizza during that dialogue.
Yeah, it kind of is. But I'm saying it's a very hard game to EMP. But I like games that are voice acted. It gives perfect time to eat food. Or games that kind of like have turns, or I don't know. Good downtime time.
Here goes.
Probably my favorite part about this thing is that if I do hit the dodge counter thing, then I just basically get full mana.
Nice.
And also I learned that if you get it in Awakening, it like slows down the Awakening timer too, so I just get like however many free hits.
Kind of crazy.
The captain didn't tell us the monsters would be this strong. There must be reinforcements coming, right? There's no reinforcements coming, buddy. You're but a memory. And a weak one at
Watch
that.
your backs. Here goes.
Yeah. I'd like straight up life steal. That's what I can go for it about now.
That's fair.
Just a chest chilling here. This has really got out of hand now, and to be honest, I've been looking forward to King Evan's coronation. Yeah. I'm back. Welcome back. We be chilling. You know, dashing very slowly. Not rolling though.
Here goes.
Like if I have to wait for the corpses to not show up. I wonder if that's because of the slowing down time thing. Just so that's kind of cool.
No.
Hey.
Don't you think Matthias has been acting strangely recently? I mean, following Mousinger is one thing, but he's a total fanatic. You're old friends, aren't you? Why don't you try talking to him? Oh, he won't listen to me. He never has. He never listened to anyone. Sounds like Jared.
Got him.
goes.
I missed one gosh darn thing. Wasn't even my fault. It'd be really nice if this stuff basically mean we didn't have to go to the forest because we're just getting the stuff from this place. I don't know about you, but this sounds a lot better doing these, especially without dialogue.
Plus we're like actually getting stuff instead of like one material every 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. We could also probably turn on difficulty.
True.
Cause that presumably will give us more XP, right?
Given well, one guy said.
Gotcha. Just trust that one. I'll do it after this, though, maybe. If we decide to farm this. I really am most fiendishly clever, sending all of our Grimalkin troops off to deal with the ferocious monsters lair far away while we, oh, it's almost too easy. Poor simple fools.
Watch your back. Eat this.
You get jump scared?
No.
Eat this. Eat this.
Putting that thing on expert might not be that fun. But, you know. Honestly, putting anything on expert does not sound that fun. Any bosses specifically.
Agreeable, actually.
Bite of pizza time. They should just make like pizza salad, you know? I can just eat with a fork.
True.
I think it couldn't be that hard. Oh no. Not this rat.
Scared?
I'll do my best.
I'm actually terrified. Oh, 103.
Here goes. Eat this. Here goes.
Stop laughing at me.
Eat this. Eat this. Eat this.
I hate that stupid move.
Need a little help here. Eat this.
Okay. I love just taking like 1,000 damage because all the fireballs happen to align directly on me.
There.
Here goes.
Give me the awaken.
Here goes. Eat this. Eat this. Take that.
Awesome.
Take that. Take that.
Got him. Yeah, I never wanted to do that on expert actually, so much for that plan.
Even I took about a third of my health from those hits. I can only imagine it'd be a one shot.
Mm-hmm. I would always guarantee it.
Oh.
When the world, the whole castle is covered in mouse decorations.
Ah,
It's Nella.
look at that.
What exactly is going on? No. Prince Evan.
Nella!
But Nella, the castle should look like that. It's only right. This is the Ding Dong Dell of now, right?
Yes.
It would seem that our own thoughts and memories are being mixed up with this, Your Majesty. After all, we know that before you left the kingdom, your governess. You can say it, she died, which means she couldn't know anything about how Ding Dong Dell looks now. She probably thinks the mice have taken over and that I've been killed. We have to go and convince her that's not true.
Come on!
We have to tell her that Ding Dong Dell's a peaceful and happy place now. And by that, we have to fight a bunch of enemies.
All right.
I take full responsibility for what I did. I took arms willingly, and now I must face the consequence, even if it means leaving Ding Dong Dell. I don't feel like yielding, but, you know. I'm gonna die if I don't.
Yeah! Do your worst.
Get back here, bird. That's crazy. You know, I kind of don't feel like exploring Ding Dong Dell, but, you know.
Sucks to suck.
Stupid.
Watch your back. Eat this. Here goes.
Why do I got to fight everything? I got another Manual of the Magician.
Kinda crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
My gosh, it's you. Have you come to visit Arnell's grave? No.
Right.
Soon to be time for Prince Evan to claim his birthright and to be crowned king of Ding Dong Dell. At last, I can't wait for the ceremony. It's going to be the best party ever. Who's gonna tell him? Candy. A milk chew.
Delicious.
I love chewing milk. Sounds really gross actually, but you know.
I'll do
Agreeable.
my best.
Eat this. Here goes.
Boom. So many random little higgledies. I really think this game would have been a lot better just without the higgledy system at all and just add something else.
That's fair.
I'm not usually one to boast, but I can't keep it to myself. I've been offered a job at the castle. King Lionheart requested me personally, apparently. only could explore some of it. We're fine. Arnell usually stops by to buy bread, but not today. Bread time's over.
Come on!
Here goes. Eat this.
I'm insane.
Bet.
A burning motherlode laser. I really thought they could trick me into missing out on an item. But not I. Or I have the eyes.
Realize.
Mm-hmm. So what? Another fairy. Good thing I got the sword that's good against fairies.
Yeah, it'd be a real shame if you didn't.
Mm-hmm. Wow. This boss kind of looks a little familiar.
Kinda does actually. Weird.
You were supposed to protect him. It was your duty. But you left it to others. That's not. And the boy died. Happened. You failed. You broke your oath, the oath to Lionheart. Aye. Ding Dong Dell fell to the mice. And it was all your fault. So because of me, Evan. It's not true, Nella. You didn't fail. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm alive. The Grimulk and the mice are living happily together now. Ding Dong Dell has changed for the better. It's peaceful at long last. And I've changed for the better too. I'm stronger now. I'm going to prove it by defeating the same boss I fought 4 times in a row.
But this one's 103.
Dogs.
That's kind of troublesome actually.
Yeah. Especially normal projectiles decide they don't want to do anything.
Here goes. Eat this. Here goes. Eat this. Here goes. Eat this. Here goes. Here goes. Here goes. Here goes. Eat this.
This is intense.
Here goes. Eat this. Eat this. Here goes. Don't let me down.
I'm. That took way too long.
Mine's taking even longer. He's alright.
Good player.
I'd appreciate if you would stop flying and mashing and creating explosive spheres.
Pretty sure my team decided to target him. And I'll throw him out of the sky, maybe. Oh, it's green.
Can you even stagger one in the sky?
Huh?
Can you even stagger one in the sky?
I think one of my people did it. Once. Pickle Pickle.
Oh,
What's that? You're the High Higgledy of Faith? Pickle. An ill feeling between Grimalkin and Mousekind is as old as time, older even than the mighty Kingsmaker. No one remembers how it all began, of course, not that the two species have never been able, or other than that the two species have never been able to get along. The battle between
Just
them for control of
mashing. How am I
Ding
supposed
Dong
to
Dell,
hit him?
you don't, has lasted almost as long as their enmity itself. It was one of Evan's ancestors who have overcome the mice's latest onslaught, finally made a pact with the Kingsmaker Oakenheart. Though this led to the Grimalkin becoming rulers of the realm at long last, it did little to prevent the age-old enemies from clashing. And so on and on the battle raged with never an end in sight. But then, at long last, the two species finally took a few small steps towards reconciliation, thanks to Evan's father, King Lionheart. Alas, the peace was not destined to last. DeLorean soon sent tendrils of darkness to wrap themselves around the hearts of two of the king's closest associates. Vermin, friend and confidant of Chancellor Mousinger, and Matthias, who would come to be known as the Black Knight. The wickedness warped their desires, sending Vermin's already considerable thirst for power spiraling out of control and causing him to involve his erstwhile friend Mousinger in a sinister and underhanded plot against the king. Matthias' loyalty to Mousinger, meanwhile, was corrupted beyond recognition, becoming an all-consuming fanaticism and bringing the Black Knight into being. With two such twisted associates, Mousinger's descent into deceit and betrayal was all but guaranteed. Thanks to their dark influence, he had soon resolved to kill the king and led Mousinger to glory at last. The evil that had first infected Vermin and the Black Knight soon spread throughout Mousekind. And before long, King Lionheart was dead and his son driven from the kingdom. The Grimalkin had been preoccupied with the preparations for the crowning of their young king and failed to notice the trap closing around them. Vermin quietly arranged for all the kingdom's Grimalkin soldiers to be sent from the castle. And on the day of the ceremony, the plan was finally put into action. In the blink of an eye, the mice seized control of the castle, and Mousinger was soon crowned the ruler of Ding Dong Dell in Evan's stead. And though Evan had escaped, this was not without its cost. Aranella, his handmaiden and governess, gave her life to ensure her young charge's survival. Her corpse remained in the sewers beneath the castle until her fellow handmaidens finally came to claim it. And how they wept for their fallen sister. She had served in the castle from the moment she was able. She had gone on to raise the young prince in the absence of his mother, the queen. She was strong and kind and admired by all. To lose one so precious was a grave blow indeed. Arnella was laid to rest by her fellow handmaidens with full honors, having paid the ultimate price to uphold her oath of service. Her sisters in service were consumed with grief until one day a glimmer of hope appeared. Quite unexpectedly, Prince Evan was alive. A portion of the Grimalkin was growing worse with each passing day, and the handmaidens had been helping those who couldn't no longer bear it to escape. But the borders were closing, the two species were never more opposed, and everywhere it seemed that all the progress of the past few years was destined to be lost. Still, the handmaidens never gave up hope. They eagerly followed the news of young Evan and the burgeoning kingdom of Evermore, and cheered him on every step of the way. Meanwhile, Aranella's memory remained as they had been on the day of the coup. She still believed that the mice had killed Evan and taken Ding Dong Dell for themselves. And her frustration of this tragedy had come to dominate all of her memories that remained. But thanks to Evan trip down memory lane, she can learn the truth at long last that Evan survived and that Ding Dong Dell is better than it ever has been. That her efforts helped to build a better future for all and that she did not die in vain.
Evan.
Thank you, Evan. You've grown strong.
Mm.
I'm so happy I got to see you again, Nilla. This place, it isn't real, is it? But it's not the afterlife either. It's called a memory lane. It's a world made up of all your thoughts and dreams and memories. The riddling rabbit from your stories here, too. Wasn't that something? Well, I can feel your memories flowing into mine. He's called the conductor, isn't he? And Ding Dong Dell is better now. And you didn't just help make it better, you helped to realize your father's dream for his beloved kingdom. And not only that, you've done what I've asked you to as well.
No.
Well, I haven't quite fulfilled my promise yet. But I will, you'll see. This little fellow is a spirit distilled from my faith in you, is he? No, not just mine. All the people of Ding Dong Dell, their faith in you and yours in them.
What?
And you really think so?
Yes.
I do. Don't ever forget that feeling, Evan. I want you to know one last thing. Now that I've seen you again, now that I know how far you've come and how much you've achieved, I can rest in peace at last. Welcome back, one and all. You've brought another high higgledy, I see. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Pickle? Goodness gracious, Evan, are you crying?
No.
I'm fine, just leave me alone. Oh, well, I did have rather a hilarious joke lined up for you, but let's leave it for now, shall we? You've been through complete chaos, though, haven't you? The memories of the living and the dead all mixed up together. But that's all part of what makes the world go round. I'm sure you understand what I'm getting at, don't you, my young savior? Oh yes, I'll never forget what happened today. Those memories will stay with me forever. Wonderful. If this little adventure has provided you with at least a little spiritual nourishment, then all is well now, then. The high higgledy of faith has been retrieved, which leaves only 3 more to find. Forgive me for springing this on you before you've had time to dry your eyes, but I'd like to crack on and tell you where the next key might be while it's still fresh in my mind. It's a place where an enormous monster lurks. The shadow of a former kingsmaker who abandoned her duties and broke her pact with the god of gods. It sits like a mountain on the continent long since lost.
Really?
Oh, it's a proper fiendish one, this one. More than enough to get you there, believe me. Now, off you go. I can't wait to see what our key might be.
I haven't checked out any of these other higgledies.
Like in the party?
Yeah.
Are they any good?
Okay, so it sorts by cost weirdly.
They don't really seem that great. I guess maybe their stats are really high.
They are pretty high.
I wish we could just equip more. I just don't care enough about the higgledies to really change them, believe it or not.
That's fair.
I don't think we can really progress to the next one. Because I don't know about you, but I'm not level 110.
Yeah, you know, I'm also not crazy.
I think there's one thing I want to do that I'm a little bit more confident in. But we'll see. Knocking out this last tainted monster. I'm higher leveled. I have a weapon that's good against fairies. I don't think I've tried it since getting a
You're
good
gonna be
weapon.
crazy.
Maybe that's a lie. This one's still more powerful.
Maybe I'll be able to craft the feebled weapon. And maybe some crazy range weapons too.
Yeah, but I don't have any ingots. Or do we not need ingots for that?
Not sure. Yeah, it kind of looks like we need ingots for all of them.
So I'm really hoping that there's a better way of getting them besides doing that. I don't know if higher difficulties would give more. Or the higher... What's it? Missions would give more. Or what? Regardless, I don't feel like dealing. To be fair though, I feel like if we just like stack out one character, we'll probably be fine. Get like one good weapon, and then like armor, we'll be fine. I also feel like I did get some XP there. I feel like I'm higher level than when I started with these. But it was also really slow and painful. Things going down. My confidence is an all-time high.
Come on!
Weakness. Weakness. Here goes. Here goes. Here goes. Weakness. Here goes. Here goes. Weakness.
I might as well toss them up real quick too. They're in the well.
Yeah, healed well.
Here goes. Weakness.
This place seems kind of bad.
Here goes. Here goes. Weakness. Weakness.
I think I no hit him.
Kinda crazy. Batu did not.
Yeah, no, Batu got clowned. I even gave him like a full heal, and he still got down to nothing. And was the little warrior's helper like really strong? I don't remember. It was a necklace, right? Or was it something else? Just at the bottom. Oh yeah, this is the reduces MP when casting spells.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
I kinda want to take the long way around so I can save.
I didn't even know if there was a short way around.
Yeah, there isn't. I've been lied to.
It seemed like there was, and I remember there being one, but then suddenly it doesn't matter. What do you get? Any more tainted monsters? No? I think I have them all murderized.
Oh dang.
Yeah. Clown. Research done?
It's gonna be easy.
Mm-hmm. It was really easy for me.
Okay, well 2 of my people are already dead.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out staggering isn't a thing.
Thought it was.
You don't know.
It is weird. Knew you were dumb, but
Okay. Oh, sundown can though. Just wanted to make sure they shoot massive light lock ones that also explode.
they do. Don't worry.
Good to know Batu leveled up for me killing that random enemy in this fight.
That's cool. I don't know where else I really need people here. I only have like 2 more people. I'm throwing a random thing.
They need to stop. That just had the potential of killing everyone, ending it instantly.
You can calm down, Jared.
Well, they just did a shotgun blast and killed me and Leander at full health.
That is kind of funny.
Disagree.
So you just have to be good against them. That way they don't do any damage.
Hey!
They didn't hit me, Jared.
That's figured not getting hit was a luxury.
No, it's a necessity. I don't have any bronzing gear. Oh, now comes the struggle. What to do next? Most of me think we can just get through the stuff.
Maybe.
I really doubt it.
I do know who thought it would be a good idea. Like, oh yeah, you dodged that projectile, but it's gonna explode right behind you. So.
So be. I'm gonna get the labyrinth just to continue exploring, but
Easy.
we're gonna have a good time. Probably the worst tainted monster, I'm gonna be honest.
That's pretty fair, actually.
What's up, happening, Pugnacious?
Greetings.
Hi, King Evan. We are honored to welcome you once more to the Grand High Rollers Hall. Bodily informs me that you have needed my aid. You wish to take the trial of the Goldsmaid, correct? The mighty being that was sealed away so long ago. Here is the power with which great disasters might be caused and prevented. Yet to reach her, you need to awaken the full power of the token she gave you. Perhaps the tale I have to tell might help you do just that. There was once a king who strove to quell the Gold Maid's disastrous machinations. In order to do so, he came to the aid of others, and in doing so, found a way to reach her. The heavens have spoken to me, and they tell me that to follow in the footsteps of the ancient king will be a most propitious, whatever, course of action. You must seek out those in need, and by helping them unlock the token's power. Complete 60 side quests. I don't know if I can do that, Drid.
It's kind of tough.
I had to once travel the land, giving counsel to my people, aiding them where I could. Alas, my duties have become too demanding to allow me to do so any longer. If only I had the time. I almost wish for the return of my old friend, the Mandarin. For all his failings, he was ruthlessly efficient. News of your deeds has reached me. You have sought out those in need of aid, and I can see from your face that the experience has improved you. In aiding the people, you have surely proven yourself worthy of the Gold Maid's trial. Come, show me the token.
Oh,
Gosh, it looks different. What? That, again, this is the stuff that doesn't make any sense. Because, get this. I already had it done.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks different, dude, even though when I started the quest, I was already enough to get it there. He didn't need to help us anything. Seven spoke truly as a relief to see that my powers of divination have not yet begun to dwindle. But the token has yet to meet its full potential. You must return to Bodley and see how her investigations are progressing. Given time, I am sure she'll provide you with the answer you require. Again, that seems like something that should have been completely optional. Like, say, if it's not glowing for you because you didn't complete the 60 side quest, then you'd have to go and talk to him.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of, like, cool game design. In my opinion.
Your opinion sucks.
I guess so. I did talk to Bodley, but they didn't give me a quest for it. No, they did. They just... It was, okay. I want a rusted relic. It looks like a really cool sword.
Can do.
This library. Why are you all the way over there, Bodley? There you are, my little kingy wingoo. Bodley's discovered a little extra something for bookie wookies that might help with the trial. Teehee. There's a tablet, a dusty old stony old thing tucked away among the shelves. Oh, and it was so dented and pockmarked and pucker-faced, and she could barely make out a thing. But after a little squinting and scratching of her handsome old head, she made out a word, Hydropolis. You'll have to ask the fishy fish queen the rest. As for the dirty old nasty old dragon, you must wait a little longer. The sneaky old winnower isn't quite ready to let us grab him by the tail and pull him out to the light just yet. No more for now. That's all Bodley has to say. Run along and unlock the trial, yes.
please?
That's all for now, my darlings. To Hydropolis. What do you think Nario's gonna say?
there's a lot of things that could be said. We're given very little information. It's probably gonna be like, go to Broadleaf.
I feel like it'll probably be something like either more side quests or like upgrade your kingdom to a certain level. Something stupid
Yeah.
that we already have done.
Yes.
Get good at the game.
A pleasure, Evan, as always. We have had word with Bodley from your quest to attempt the Golden Mage trial. Zeta, born of Zion, the god of gods himself, alas, when belief in him waned, her power too dwindled. But she was feared in her time, greatly so, revered also. Ah, how times have changed. It seems the records Bodley found concerning the trial were incomplete. But what you did find reminded me of something. It is an ancient tale of the land, a tale of the gods' maids. It tells of how a wizard once stood against her. I used to love to hear it. He was brave and righteous and could not bear to see how her so disaster want only through the world, so he called on certain spirits and faced her with her aid, and finally he succeeded in sealing her away. Once he had, people forgot about her, about the trials she sent to torment them, and the world grew peaceful once more. They had cause to be grateful indeed. The spirits with which the wizards allied themselves were Higgledies. 4 very particular Higgledies, in fact, befriend them, and perhaps 2, you will find a challenger. Grabe the Glowing, Mumbian the Mower, Kalua the Carabiner, and Konarak the Cranky. Those are names. Bring them to me. I hope to see you back here. Sometimes we're gonna have to craft these things.
That would be my guess.
And while we're on the subject of Hades, I seem to remember Leander being rather a marvel when it came to imitating their voices. It's been many years now since I last heard him mimic them, but I doubt his talent has waned in the meantime. Perhaps you can enlist his aid. Okay, so I actually have to find these things. I'm gonna just check Evermore. I'm assuming they can all be crafted. Seeing as we already got all the ones we could find.
Yeah.
So
What do we
sure
think they're
I'll
gonna
recognize it.
require is the question.
Probably stuff we already have.
Hopefully.
Hook up. Okay. Let's see if
I've
I'm-
memorized all their names.
Fidget the
So
Festive. There was Grabe the Glowing. Got this man one. I think I have the other one. I know there's 4, but I'm buying the Mover.
mover.
The Mower. We have the Cornac the Cranky.
Easy.
Might as well make all of them, right? Anyone I can? There really a reason not to.
Is there really a reason to?
Options. You know, wouldn't it be crazy if we just so happened to just off the top of the dome figure out the 4 best Higgledies to equip for most situations? Wouldn't that be crazy
Yeah.
just to know that?
That would be crazy.
And, like,
Unfortunate.
then we could just be like really stacked. And then not even have to worry about it. That'd be kind of insane.
I don't feel like thinking. You, however, you know, if you
Mm.
really want to.
Unfortunately, I need at least one of my hands to think. And I am busy with both my hands right now. So,
Tragic.
is there an achievement for crafting all the Higgledies?
Good question.
Guess I'll find out.
Don't think so. You know, I guess I could max level my Higgledies too. Especially if I knew which ones were the best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure my current
Just
ones are
think
good
really
enough.
hard, dude. Just think really hard. Come on. I think you can do it.
I would love to think, but unfortunately, currently, I'm crafting Higgledies.
Same boat.
Oh, I got an achievement. for cooking up 50 different higgledies.
50? How many have you done? Did you do this before too?
I don't know. Last time I crafted higgledies was like halfway.
Why'd you craft like a million of them?
Good question.
Just in case. 'Cause I have not crafted 50.
Could have options. And I'm not gonna worry about the ones that I can't craft.
True. Why can't I craft
Now
green,
it's thinking time.
potential? One hand on the keyboard, one hand on my pizza.
Of course.
Sir Pipple the Whipper. Okay.
The who what?
Sir Pipple the Whipper.
Interesting.
He's one of the best ones, I guarantee it.
No.
Is there a Higgledy tier list?
You know, I don't actually. There probably is.
I would make a Higgledy tier list based on strictly names.
That's actually true. We gotta do that after we beat this.
Yeah. If we beat. Handsome to winsome. How have you crafted 50 of these things?
Listen, don't question my methods.
I'm pretty sure there's only like 40 of these things total. A lie, but this guy, he has a cool mask. Crookie the Spooky. Oh hey, I crafted 50. And I only had one more I could afford to craft. Okay, Druid. So do you happen to find a list? I mean, do you think of a list?
I happen to think that maybe the Higgledy Surah, the knights are really good. And thus. I don't feel like pronouncing all these names.
Too bad.
Okay, you want Boss Wass the Bruiser,
Got him.
Popple the Pure.
Already have him. Don't tell me. Bobby the Bandit.
No.
Okay.
Frabjus the
Ferocious.
Close.
Frabjus? The Fusilier.
Yes. And Charnel the Churlish.
Charno to Charshish? Easy for you to say.
Close.
Easier for me to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I said it way better than you did.
Charnel the Churlish? No,
Yep.
it's the guy with the mask. And now I load them up until they pop. Right?
Just before they pop, actually, would be ideal. Tasty feathers, nom nom.
I feel like you joke on feathers. They're basically, aren't they like bones? Not the feathers being bones, but aren't they basically have bones in them? Not just soft. There's also the like,
Depends what you define as basically.
hard feathery. Not goodness. Where's my team? Okay. He likes a lot
These
of
guys
stuff.
really like their feathers.
This guy would love some savage leather. Wow, I only needed 5 of those to fully max out this guy's level.
Yeah, you know, maybe I don't care about maximum efficiency. I have like 1,000,000 feathers.
I'm choosing the highest thing that I have the most of.
I feel like that system isn't very concrete. but kind of same. Oh yeah, eat all the leather.
Mm-hmm. What feathers were you giving this guy? Because I'm gonna give him bolt eagles.
The ever whatever.
The ever whatevers. Okay, those sound like feathers.
The ever whatever feathers. Heck yeah.
Okay, my team is cruising, dude. For bruising. It sounds like they're gonna
The
die.
guys' names? Yeah, the Bruiser. Crazy.
Yeah. Boss was. So that's all of them. So this is the team, that you thought of? What do you think of this team?
Mhm. Well, I was actually thinking of a different team. But then the Higgledies spoke to me
Oh, what did they say?
in my mind.
Hey,
in my mind's
pig,
eye.
pig, hey, and you just.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You can't say that on stream.
It's fine.
It was inevitable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why did 3 of them have the Higgledy Syrah?
Because it's good. And you know what's even better?
Higgledy Heel?
Well, not basically. I
Rock
got a
Chalk,
thing on
critical?
rolling to where now the Higgledy Knights are better.
Ew. That's gross.
And I got it before I even knew it was good.
Mm. You thought it was good, and that's what you got, and it turned out to be really good.
Yeah. But I thought it was good. I didn't know it was good.
I think I'd usually choose the things I thought was good.
Yeah, and I was right.
Okay.
You know what people probably say is the worst one? Slow down.
The worst discipline?
Mm-hmm.
Why did they say that, though? Just because it does no
People
damage?
probably say it.
I thought you were just bringing information into this.
Nah. You know what? I'll look it up. And we might just get some spoilers on whatever the last one is.
Why don't we take a guess first?
I mean, I'll think of it.
Yeah. Think of that spoiler.
Saved it. Yeah.
So there's classic. Then
Classic, I
there's
figure, probably isn't great. Probably like B tier.
Ding Dong. This one's probably insane because you need it. Wizard's Command is probably S tier, I would imagine. Higgledy's probably mid, and the other one, which is gonna be, what would it be? What could it be?
I don't know.
Higgledy's spells.
I think if I
maybe
were to make a tier
skills,
list,
but I feel like that's
it'd
the
be
thing.
Wizard's Companion, Martha's Methods, Mysterious Last One, Classic, and then Ding Dong Discipline.
Well, classic is. I can slow down time, Jared.
Okay, you can also
Get free hits and free
massively
mana.
increase damage. We
I
need to
dis-
slow down time if you could just instantly kill things.
I disagree. Also, why do I have 10 things in the Martha's banana? Let me see what this is. Slightly increase the speed at which Higgledies can be absorbed. All Higgleys will ask to have their skills more often. Slightly increase the chance. Enemies generating. And boom boom. Big bomb boom. Bang boom bomb. And color killer.
Okay, this guy says personally he prefers the Ding Dong Discipline for normal gameplay and speeding through dungeons.
That's
To be
weird.
fair,
That's because of dodge.
strictly yeah. Which I think is deserved. That's all he mentions about it.
Oh. What else you say? Nothing? That's just his favorite because of that?
And I quote, Wizard's Companion is essential.
That's not
It's
what I
not
like to
small,
hear.
but that's not important.
I don't feel like using it all the time.
That looks like he's mentioning something very specific that I don't know. Therefore, I'm remembering spoilers, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Thinking
I don't know what it
remembering.
means, but
Okay, so you said you just chose good things for this thing? The Higgledy? Or something that Roland
Kind of.
specifically got?
it's the Higgledy method.
Gotcha. I'm guessing it's the come on one. Come on.
Uh-huh.
Because it's more Higgledy skills.
Mhm.
And then, all of those options. Because you can afford to get them all.
Nah, just Sire. Goes crazy.
Really increased melee damage. But nice. Oh, well, that makes sense. If we're
Yeah.
gonna be use that. See, I'm gonna put the points into it, but I'm never gonna use it.
Running.
What's the effectiveness of all Higgledy recovery skills? All Higgledy attacks. Higgledy smite. Well, we are using recovery skill. So.
Are we?
Yeah, the one that's Higgledy heal. Or whatever.
I see.
Coming. Slightly increase the speed in which they are.
I feel like I want them to absorb faster. Especially if it's not just for the ball, but it's also for the skills. Not that I'm ever gonna use this thing, but...
Yeah.
And then... Boom boom.
True. I think my other Higgledy team was probably better.
You know, I actually have a question. If I just give these to people I'm not playing, are they just passives? Or...
What?
Like, say if I gave this to Evan, the Martha's method, would it just also increase, like, the Higgledy Sire stuff?
It's a good question.
Why do I have to equip it manually? You know how annoying that is? It's kind of annoying.
Whoa.
It would help.
I mean, I assume if I equipped it, they just couldn't shoot their guns, and they would instead shoot Higgledies, which sounds better.
Agree. I feel like them using their guns is like, you know, an option they can use. But if I'm already using all the Higgledies, are they gonna...
Yeah, but see, if I'm not using Higgledies, and then
Fair.
they do use Higgledies, and then if I happen to
Can we
summon...
actually force people to use their spells? If there's no Higgledies, and they have mana, and all they can do is use one spell, Brecken might be useful.
I think we figured it out, bye.
The question is, do I want to make someone else some other style to test it, too? Or do I just want to make them both
How will
this?
people be able to slow down time?
Well, maybe the smart thing would be to do is give Evan the Wizard Companion, assuming that he'll do something
Crazy.
with it, and then give Batu the stupid Higgledy thing, assuming he'll do something with it. You know, Batu seems like the Higgledy kind of guy. Just look at him. He screams Higgledy.
I can believe it.
Maybe quite literally. He's usually like,
Curse ye!
along those lines.
He said less than 100 words the entire story.
Less than 100 different words.
That's also very true.
Oh my god, I don't need to hear boop 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 boop.
Disagree.
Boop, boop, boop. Annoying. I'm gonna just sip my drink.
Yeah.
Cause I'm
Saved it.
thirsty. 9777999. Death by 9 times 4. Okay, let's upgrade this wizard. So, faster caster, Gaster Blaster.
Oh.
What? So I like the strengthener. I guess what are
Strengthener's, like, really
I have
good.
like no good points though. I don't have enough to get the quid pro quo or the double down.
Crazy. I have both those because I'm better. I don't have the faster though.
But how do you have both of those? Did you just have more points?
Ooh, imagine only having 7 points.
I want more points! Give me more points!
Great. Everybody point left.
No, I just don't know where to get more points. I want more points here. Where do I get more points for all my stuff?
Great question.
Oh, you have more points? Or just in my inventory? Do I eat it? Do I eat books? I'll do it.
No. At least not manually.
Auto-
Manuals? They
Oh.
are automatics.
That's what I'm saying. I picked up a different one, like a different manual. It was
Whoa.
like it tasted different.
Different flavor.
Maybe it was just that. No. Why do I have 5 of the mediums manual? Where do I get more manuals? Should I go to every town and just see if people are talking about manuals? I guess. I don't wanna.
We just need to make a list. In my mind.
Nothing. I would just like to, have some companion points, personally.
Just give me the information, mind.
Uh-huh. Well, let me go to body and wrong button and then go
Never.
literally
Go never down.
Oh, I didn't see anything there. Wizard's companion.
You'll find there. In any town. In every town.
Huh?
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
I also feel like they use all their stuff. They don't just use whatever spells and skills you have equipped.
It's possible.
It is.
True.
I've never seen him use Lifeline though. And also, where'd you get this wow, that move?
What one?
The
Astra?
yeah. You just craft it?
Oh, I just made it.
Kind of like how you just happen to get 3 extra points in your
And how I just happened to be able to craft like 30 more Hyglides.
not happen to be able to, but happen to do it.
Tell me you can craft more Hyglides over 50?
There's like 4 I can't craft.
How did I even unlock this? No, you just never bought it. Cringe.
What, Astra?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I figured it to be the case. I'm gonna
figured
spend
out
all
I love
my
my sunrise eye.
resources. Do you think Rolling can get a really cool spell that I could upgrade?
Well, let's see. I have Static Wall maxed out. Static Squall. Static Swarm. Storm. Dragon Swarm. I haven't maxed out Pressure Drop.
Pressure drop? Pressure drop's pretty
Bad.
useless.
Really bad. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of don't care about these Higgledy upgrades.
What do you mean?
Daybreak is never going to be used.
Oh. Well, yeah. Unless they do.
I mean,
It's not
I
like you have
used
to level
like
them
my rolled executive order thing like once with Higgledies. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, but maybe like say Evan
Especially because get this, since it's like a melee skill, it was completely worthless because I missed it because the enemy wasn't standing in the circle.
for 13 seconds. To be fair, the one Higgledy thing says you absorb them faster, so it might include absorbing them faster for skills.
Yeah, but even if I absorb them faster, they still need to move over to me.
I don't have any Celestial Sicken. Oh, requires so many goodness stuffs. I don't have goodness stuff.
Tragic.
You've mastered unlocked Mornstar through Daybreak.
It's really interesting, but I'm not going to use any of those things.
Level 2 static wall, you monster!
What do you mean, Jared?
The best skill in the game!
I don't think it's that good. Is it? Is it really that good, Jared?
It's so mid, it's not even funny.
I was just wondering if, maybe it did more damage, because it is based off, like, the
I mean,
caster's melee strength, right? I have a lot of melee
how
strength.
much damage do you think it does at max?
A couple thousand, right? Throw a couple of Ks on that?
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Even with 8 normal Higgledies, it does 110 damage.
It's pretty crazy.
But it hits like everyone, you know?
Uh-huh.
Plus, I'm using like 3 normal Higgledies.
True. People even talk about that being good at all? I would imagine not.
Static roll or absorbing?
Absorbing for skills.
Yeah, I don't know. I
I
feel like it's
really-
one of the things that people don't talk about, but either that means that no one uses it, or kind of use it and think of it
Uh-huh.
as something they do.
It's only possible. So I'm just hoping Batu's existence of holding this scroll in his hands, you know, Martha's methods, that if I personally activate a skill on Roland, that it'll proc.
You should go to Arnell Square.
Isn't that just here?
Yes, you can look at this weird dog,
How do you know the weird dog's gonna be there for me?
because it's a statue.
Oh,
The fountain. It's very gross.
I don't know if that's even a dog. I think it's like a cat, rat.
I don't even like. I don't know, the fact that I can't tell is disgusting.
It's kind of gross.
I don't know, I just feel like the centerpiece, Fountain of Town, it should look a little better.
Or at least, what am I looking at, you know? I just...
Exactly. Why is this what matters? Why isn't it like a statue of us?
We don't matter as much as that weird creature.
True. That is actually us.
So are the Higgledy Sarai things all the same? Gotcha. So they're just all the knights. Why is there a specific upgrade just for the knights?
That's a good question. It's like, oh yeah, attacks, recovery, smite, and knights.
Because, like, not even the hammer. I figured the hammer would be part of the same category.
Eh?
That's not.
Believe it or not, I still don't have any smelly shoes.
That's crazy. I have a couple pairs. I'm wearing one right now.
Alright, couldn't you bring smelly shoes near normal shoes? Then you have 2 pairs of smelly shoes.
Mm-hmm. Run these forward, then return, you should be able to find them in your kingdom, I believe. Do I have to equip them? Yeah, in your party. Oh, well, it's good I got it. Oh my. Am I gonna even remember these things' names? I need to write this down somewhere.
Screenshot!
That's not that easy.
Plus, they're just gonna be level 10. Should be pretty easy to find.
Apple. Yeah, well, I have other level 10s too. Nerd. Okay, so we're looking for that thingy, and
Well, I'm glad I crafted all these Higgledies. Now I have more to look through.
yeah, you know, that thing, something, the grenade. The mower, yeah. What was the last one? What was the last one,
It
dude?
is Grabe the Glowering
Uh-huh.
Fire.
Do I not have this guy? Man, I'm glad that was really necessary. It is as if the tales of my childhood have come to life. What fun. Now, look at to the token. You have proven yourself strong in spirit. Perhaps you will now be deemed worthy of the trial.
Oh.
Look, it's changed again. But your work is not yet complete. It seems you must turn to Bodley and see what you want done next. I should think investigations will have progressed by now. I think you visit the library is in order. No, Can I sort by level?
Yeah.
I had a really good order for these things that I really liked. No, I just have to change it.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
Why does it make me go to gold bar so often? It's so pain to navigate to.
How so? Stupid
Yeah.
stinky
Two
controller.
diagonals. Huh? It
Huh?
sounded very targeted towards me and not the controller.
No.
Amos is getting in the way as usual.
Yeah, for some reason it's like you're trying to hit that wall next to me, but it just locks onto my head.
I know.
Unfortunately.
I'm trying to hit body shots to make it fair, but I don't know.
It's lock on headshot. Not much you can do about that.
True.
Hello, little king. Hello. Isn't your timing just perfect as ever? Bodley has made another breakthrough and are seeking and searching. Yes, learn more about the trial. The token Bodley gave you was kept once in the depths of the library here, yes. But it wasn't kept carefully, no. And all the magic in it leaked away. Such a shame, such a shame. So Bodley set out looking for someone to fix it. I've heard a man in Broadleaf who likes to tinker and fiddle on all manners of objects. Some sort of king or leader or other.
Look, yes?
And they're ever so clever over there. If anyone can get that tired, tarnished old token back into tip-top condition, it's them. Yes, yes.
Please?
I'll go off then, ta-ta for now, my darlings. See, Broadleaf, I'm guessing... I don't know where he's at. I don't feel like I go back to quest. Why can't it just stay the same
Riddle was fun.
quest? Why, Jared? Why can't it just stay the same quest? Why?
Don't you have the option to actually do that?
I don't know. I feel like it doesn't. It just says quest updated. It doesn't give me a new quest. It doesn't ask me to set it as active. Or I'm just so used to not setting things as active. One of the two for sure.
Eh.
I'm about to zip vector. I'm gonna
I don't know.
guess.
It's not the way you say things.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
More
Rather, something I
weeding!
won't elaborate on.
More weeding! What do you think he wants this time, Jared?
Hey,
Can you defeat all the Kingsmakers up to level 2000? Thank you. Just a little side project.
And then you'll prove you're worthy.
Yeah. Hey, Evan, how you been, old pal? I heard all your little situations with Bodley. Can I take a look at this token of yours? Would you look at that? The thing is even older than I imagine. I don't think I can, or I've seen magic ore this old, and that stuff is just about as ancient as they come. Anyhow, we've been gradually restoring our magical energy that powers it, but it still doesn't have enough oomph to break the seal keeping Zeta hidden away, right? Well, don't worry about that. Well, where there's a will, there's a way. All we need to do is convert some magic or energy into a form compatible with the token, then fill it full to bursting, and it'll be good as new before you know it. But you'll need a serious ore energy overload to do that. The perpetual fission reactor is looking better every day, but it's nowhere near fully operational just yet. We don't need to have it up and running for long, right? If we can spin it around to speed just enough to get the energy burst we need, we can worry about getting it back to 100% later. Evan, if you want your token to shine like it used to, you're going to have to help me bring the perpetual fission reactor back online for a little while. Give me 100 jars of Oasis Wonder Water. I'm sure, or it should be able to use it to overclock the cooling systems for just long enough to give it what you need. Using Wonder Water as a super coolant, I'm a genius. Ha 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 ha. Well,
What are the odds I have 100 bottles on me?
well, I don't.
Ooh, that's tough.
I don't know why you
I have
would.
more than enough.
Why?
I've got 150.
Why'd you buy them?
I don't think I bought any. I don't know what to tell you. It's better.
I feel like I must have used it then. At some weird spot.
Unfortunately, now I have two options. Either sit here and wait for you to get
Time to
it,
do some
or
shopping, eh?
read for myself.
That's tough.
Ooh, third option. I skip past it all and then you read it later.
How about I read it to myself and then you really suffer?
No.
But that'd be funny.
What else can I do? I'll
That'd
be
be so
seeing you again
funny.
then.
What? Can't hide from me. That's not even close.
I don't. Not okay with all this walking. I'm thinking I need some of these earlier resources to craft the Higglities and probably some other stuff too. So I'm like, do I just want to move some of my people to the lowest level floors so I can get like stuff like the Oasis Wonderwater? But I'm like, what would be the optimal places to put the things, you know? Like the people, would I went in like the second in the last one? Or the first in the last one? Because I don't know how exactly all that stuff works. If I get it, or do I just want to buy the resources? Then it's like it costs money and I don't need money. And it's like these people are giving me other resources I don't need. So I just don't know where to optimally put them.
For just having stuff.
Yeah, but... Okay. Well, you did it. There's more Oasis Wonderwater than I've ever seen. This ought to be enough to help us bring the perpetual fission reactor back online for a little while. Prepare to watch a master work. I'll get you what you need before you know it. I don't even know what we need. It is the token parallel radical power I could ever need and all that to the perpetual fission reactor. Look at it, shining fit to beat up the band. Not bad, huh?
A turbocharged token.
Not bad at all. Thanks so much, President Vector. All in a day's work, I've been old pal. Now you just need to figure out the final steps. You'll get to the trial. But for now, you'll need Bodley. Drop by anytime you need my help, though, huh? Yeah, see, it doesn't give me a new quest. It just updates it. So I'm right.
Only kind of.
I'm right. As always. And Jared's wrong. Like always. No shock
I'd
there.
argue I'm right more often than you're right in these situations.
I would disagree. Like, look at this example right now. And
I
only
just
that.
don't have a lot of opinions. You have more opinions, thus you're wrong more often.
Well, if it's really an opinion, is it really wrong?
Yes.
Then I guess maybe I have wrong opinions, but I have right facts. Which I'll
Also
take.
no.
Well,
You fail to see how this works. You're just wrong and wrong.
I know, it was right there. There you are, little king.
Disagree.
Little king Bodley has just this movement uncovered the last step, the last little thingy wing we shall need to do to unleash the token's power and unlock the trial. We shall need proof. Yes, proof that you are worthy of facing the gods made. And how does one provide such proof? Why, through a clash of souls, of course, great souls, powerful ones. And for that, we shall need someone with a very strong soul indeed. Yes, Mouse King, or King of Ding Dong Dell. Probably dreamed it. Dreamed the Cat King and Mouse King fighting, clashing souls, yes. And when she asked, Mouse King agreed. It seemed very keen on a fighty whitey woo teehee. So off you go, darlings, Ding Dong Dell. And while you're going, Bodley will continue to search her lovely libraries for clues as the Gold Maid's hiding place.
Please?
That's all for now, my darlings.
Oh man, this quest is so much fun. I'm having so much fun.
Same.
Kill myself because I don't feel like going back and forth. I don't know. It was catchy, but yeah,
Found stolen actually.
it wasn't.
Uh-huh.
The only thing I steal is the hearts of lovely maidens.
Doubt.
Ready to beat up this little mouse?
Let's hope this mouse has 9 lives.
Meow. We'll make him
Who
squeak
designed
his
this
last
place?
squeak. What? What's wrong with the design here? It's literally hold up.
Yeah, it's a straight line for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Have you never been to a castle
Like,
before,
look at-
dude?
Open that map and tell me all that wasted space. Disgusting.
That's what castles are.
Nohalim's castle was way better designed.
Yeah. You got lost though. So
That's not true.
that is true. This person
I'm
doesn't look like
trying to think
Mousinger,
of
but I
how
think
to
they'll
say.
I think they'll do. We'll fight
Good
them to
day
the
to you.
death. Evan, how lovely to see you. Are you here for King Mousinger? Yes. Is he out somewhere?
Yes.
He is actually. He popped over to the crypt of the Cat Kings not so long ago. It's become a bit of a habit of his. Whenever he has a big decision to make or something important on his mind, he heads up there.
All right.
That's so. Well, I suppose we'd better go after him. Then, thanks, Rasha.
Backtracking! Let's go!
You know, what's crazy?
I love how he agrees to fight and then doesn't stay here.
They agree to fight?
Yeah, isn't that what Wadley said? Is that he asked and he was like, yeah, let's fight. He was like really into it, you know?
Well, to be fair, there was no time schedule when we were supposed to meet up, so...
Well, everything we've done in the past, like, 2 weeks has taken place in, like, the same hour, so...
I guess.
Once again, every second, people are just dying to the horned one, whatever guy.
Why we are here right now, old man?
Hello.
Greetings.
King Evan, you must forgive me for making you follow me all the way up here. I had meant to head back to the city right away, but I became somewhat distracted. I came to report to your father, you see. I wish him to hear the latest news of Ding Dong Down, the latest news about you. To undertake the trial of Zeta, the gods made a legendary bringer of disaster is no small matter, after all, your majesty. Now, in order to undergo the trial, you need to imbue a certain token with sufficient power. Yes, a momentous clash of souls required, or so Bodley leads me to understand. Therefore, my services are to be called upon. You must be thoroughly tested after all. If you cannot overcome me, you cannot hope to overcome the trial, and if you fail to overcome the trial, how can you ever hold your head high before your father? I'm like 12. Calm down, Mousing. Okay.
13, actually, I looked it up.
Oh. Yeah. Him and Tails are like on the same level, except Tails is like 9 or 6 or something.
And is also a genius.
Evan's not. So, yeah. Honored predecessor, I hereby pledge before King Lionheart, my lord and former master, I will face you here in combat, and you might be tempered for the trial ahead. But we must not do battle here, of course. That would not do. I shall wait for you in the throne room back in Ding Dong Dell. Wow.
And oh man.
I came here to only talk to you about something that's completely irrelevant. Now climb back up this entire throne room.
Yeah. That's fine. This place is gonna be real quick.
Uh-huh. But see, will it last longer than my sanity? Because already I'm pulling out all my hair. I'm shaking my leg in anticipation. I'm
Pretty sure your sanity was gone long before you even beat the game.
You know how like some games you feel like a different person after in a good way? This isn't one of those games.
For
This
real.
makes me feel angry and hatred and nitpicky. But really it's just the game's awful. Like right now, imagine. Instead of Evan, we're Luffy. Right?
I actually feel like it'd be a worse game.
I don't think so. It's like Marvel Rivals. They
However,
can be strictly carried
If
just
we
because
had
it's Marvel.
any One Piece character other than like, not other than, instead of Batu, I think we'd be chilling.
What if, hear me out, we were like Baby Zoro right now. Alright?
Mhm.
And then we were like cutting up the
Or
competition.
if this was Dressrosa, we were that king.
That king? Was there a baby king?
No, just the king in the past. So yes.
Uh-huh. The Clash of Souls, an odd way to phrase it when you think about it, souls being immaterial and invisible. But in crossing swords, I suppose we are bearing our souls in one sense of the word. Yes, this must be why such a confrontation is required. I know that when we clashed in the past, my intent was far from honorable. Indeed, it was to rob you of your life, but I assure you times have changed. Now, are you ready to face me? Of course. You're like gonna be level like 99, and it'll be easy. No, even worse.
I find out. Yikes.
Man, at least I can see him. It'd be a shame if I couldn't see him.
Man, I love how this guy's level 75, and yet he's doing all of my health.
Look at me. Yeah. That's how it's done right there.
Here goes. Eat this. Make yourselves useful.
You know, we can like attack Evan maybe. You know, the person who's here. Why does he gotta beat up Roland?
Here goes. Who's next? Here goes.
Oh, Roland's dead. Unlucky.
Man, I always love when people are like not that strong. However, they can also just toggle complete invincibility.
Ow! Why does he do so much damage?
Is there a way to like break this?
Evan seemed to find a way. He just walked up there and did it.
Where you go now?
This is so completely unfair.
I can't even see what's happening.
You can just teleport out of my attacks. Not to mention he has more health
Why is
and
my
does more
screen
damage.
black? Okay. Did I see
I
the
don't see
same?
how Evan ever would have stood a chance here, honestly.
Yeah.
My only chance to attack him is when he's doing way more damage to me.
I need your help.
Here goes. Here goes. Eat this.
Let me dodge.
Eat this.
Okay, game, calm down. You know, it'd also be great if he could potentially be staggered by even like my counter hit.
Yeah.
Here goes. Don't let me down. Here goes. Eat this. Eat this.
What a terrible fool.
Yeah.
An impressive performance indeed, Your Majesty. You've grown more accomplished with every passing day. You're more than capable of facing the gods made. Yours is a power fit for the trial of Zeta. Speaking of the trial, what is the token? Oh, it cracked because it got one shot by you, Mousinger. It's a shame.
That's tough.
It's gosh, look how brightly it's shining now. A triumphant token. I don't feel very triumphant. Nazis of powers governing the token agreed that our clash of souls was sufficient proof of your worth. Wildly's powers of foresight proved infallible or infallible once again. She truly is a marvel. Now I must say that the token is finally ready, wouldn't you? In which case you must return to the library and tell Wildly of your success. I wish you luck at the trial ahead and in the clash with Blackheart, what lies beyond it. 5 Heroes Delights. Ring of Enlightenment. Is that
Pretty
more
good.
XP? Or
It is.
the only one we have? Massively boost though. Pretty good. I want more of them. I just broke my own ankles.
Impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this quest line's been pretty fun.
I agree.
Something about it not being interesting or fun at all. You know, really just, you know, I guess it's like the irony that really gets me. Look, the
Yeah, a
token
lot
is
of, like,
shining
the
brighter
DLC
than...
side story, just being backtracking.
Yeah. Brighter than Bodley's own beautiful smile, brighter than sunshine, brighter even than the legend is led her to believe, yes. Little Kingykins has proven himself worthy of a trial worthy of Zeta. Now all Bodley must do is find out where the Gold's Maid sleeps, and then she can send little Kingy to face her. You shall take her trial and earn the power and defeat the dragon, yes. As to where the dragon sleeps, Bodley asks Millennia to find him. Bodley can't go off poking her head into nooks and crannies herself, of course. Oh no, wouldn't do. Well, Millennia sent word back from Evermore. Needs help, and Bodley can't go. King must go. Little catkin.
Please?
So, off you pop. Off you trundle. Back to Evermore to find Millennia. Yes, ta-ta for now, my darling. I just don't like games that all it is reading. Like, if there's gonna be that much dialogue, it's like, pay a voice actor for it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me being crazy.
Yeah, but like so far this quest line has been one fight.
Yeah. This Rusted Relic must be insane, though.
One really, really bad fight, I might add.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was just he did a ton of damage.
Really,
You couldn't
really,
stagger him.
really bad fight. Plus, I mean, again, he was only attackable with any sort of melee when he was for damage to you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he just teleported.
Mm-hmm. That's not that bad. Kind of funny if you think about it.
True.
Like there was no way to hit him. Except by taking damage. Even if you counter him, which is impossible, then you can't do anything out of the counter, so just dodge the entire game. So, it's fun though.
True.
Personally, I like bosses that have a weakness. But, not even like a weakness, just, you know,
The ability
an
to be hit.
opportunity. King Evan, better late than never. I am afraid I must dock 10 points for your tardiness. Now to our lesson for today. Not so long ago, I gave you an enhanced Dreamer's Key, did I not? The key unlocks the Dreamer's Door that stands in the faraway forest, and beyond that door lurks Blackheart, the Winnower. At least, I strongly suspect he does.
Excuse me.
Bodley has yet to deduce the location of the Goldsmaid's trial. While she continues to research it, you must seek out the Dreamer's Door and explore the maze that lies beyond in order to confirm my suspicions. I have affixed a detection device to your clothing that will analyze the data you collect from there.
Hey there.
Remove it, and I will dock your mark severely. Now go to the faraway forest with you, and do not return until you've explored 30 of the floors therein.
No, you can't make me.
Do it, because you're doing. We're gonna enter torture. But we can do that on normal, right?
I think so.
And just blitz it, right?
Yeah.
Change tactics tweaker. I probably want materials, and I doubt I'm really going to be getting much XP from it. So, I don't want my inventory to be full, but I have a feeling, dude, it's getting dangerously close to already being filled up again.
I disagree. I think you're wrong.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm fine. Necklaces, I have 200. That would be my main concern.
I don't know what kind of backpack we're rocking to hold 200 necklaces, but
Yeah. Technically up to 300, and also 300 weapons. I don't know how I'm holding 10 weapons in thin air, but you know.
yeah, I don't even know how we're holding 3 swords on one character.
You know, wouldn't it be crazy if I just went to my difficulty and it was already set to expert, right? It wasn't.
That's crazy.
Well, buckle up, because we're driving into a river. Let's hope it kills us fast.
That I don't know. This isn't even like dark humor. It's just dark.
Yeah, Jaren. Air attacks have no effect.
Watch your backs.
I don't know. That kind of looked like it had an effect. I'm guessing they meant a different type of air attack.
Here goes.
I could believe it actually.
Cause that was effective. You know, it's a little confusing when they say air attacks and light attacks, but then they're not our mid-air attacks or our unheavy attacks.
Don't worry, air's an element, I guess.
Yeah. You know, I keep forgetting how I have to walk slowly through all of this.
Oh man, that's actually crazy, because everywhere I'm looking it says wind, not air.
Weird. I'm just trying to find the exit to this first door. Unfortunately, it's a forest of never-ending torture, and there's no rivers to jump in to end my misery. What do you know?
That'd be a way better title for this place.
What?
The Forest of Never-Ending Torture.
We're the
It's much more
fathomless forest.
descriptive.
You know, I can't even fathom how much. I hate it.
Uh-huh. It's pretty far away, though, in all
Is it
honesty.
though? I mean, technically it's secluded.
It's on the border of the world.
Kinda. The Borderlands. Wait a minute. Borderlands 4. Wait a minute.
Did I miss a step?
What?
Why is this guy talking so much? What is he talking about?
Is something really important?
I think I'm leaving orbs with him.
why you talking to him?
I want smelly shoes.
I gotcha. Oh.
Unfortunately, I have 0 orbs. I don't know why he was talking to me. Must have been the person behind me or something.
I got an uptown egg. This uptown egg gonna give it to you.
Ooh, me plan.
I'm not
It's
over
kind of the old
easy.
plan, actually.
I'm just uneasy.
That might have been the funniest thing you've said all day. Man, oh man, I love maze. It's far too soon to divulge in really bad puns. More like the second floor, but soon.
I just get so tired when I'm so bored. Like right now, I'm like, oh, you know, I'm kind of tired. I could go to sleep, even though I've only been up for 6 hours. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not like I need constant, interesting things happening, you know? But it's more so I need something that isn't, like, not interesting.
Disinteresting, if you will.
Because, like right now, it's just hearing the same sound effects of me dashing through the dungeons that are the same, and nothing happened. I have to do it for 30 floors. It's like homework.
That's what
It's like,
music's for.
the moment I start, I just fall asleep. Well, you know, music would be great. Unfortunately, no, I can't. All attacks are critical. Oh, my
your
attacks are critical?
Or, this music's still way too loud. Random cave music, not my actual music.
You know, I think this game doesn't make a very good stream game, but that's for one pretty important reason.
Bad game!
Yeah, it doesn't make a good game regardless. But I mean, like, you know, if I just had 130 hours I wanted to spend in my room alone, not having any fun, I mean, this is a game for you.
It's a pretty niche game, but...
If you want to struggle at a apparently really easy combat system, Ni no Kuni won. You know? It's perfect. Make
if you want to feel
something-
like you don't know how to play the game,
even though you're doing literally everything you can. There it is.
if you're doing way better than you're expected to do, but it's still way too difficult, you know?
That's the game you want. Honestly,
Floors.
Ni no Kuni 1 was a lot like Dark Souls. Like a lot
I'm
like
very
Dark Souls.
interested to hear the comparison.
I mean, just like the boss fight and how the combat felt. It's very similar because you had to like to essentially roll by unsummoning your thing, and then you still roll on stamina the entire time. And well, that's it. The bosses just never died. They got to like one-shot you.
Yeah, that's actually pretty fair.
You know, I feel like I've been in this dungeon for 30 minutes and I'm only 7 floors deep, and it's only been 3 minutes.
Gotta use Tanny with the dash. It's too quick.
I feel like they wouldn't be faster than anyone else.
Well, then use dashes, really. You just kind of walking.
I'm not walking. I'm dashing.
I have not seen you dash.
I've been
And I've
dashing
walked
the
for like a minute.
entire time. What do you mean?
I bet I can find a 30-second clip of you not dashing.
Maybe during a cutscene when I can't, but I don't know what that's
Likely
like.
story.
We need to set up a macro. An auto shift.
This is why we need to just be able to make like crazy AI in seconds. Just make something to just hunt down these doors. I don't think a macro is gonna cut it.
Well, a macro just to click my shift key would help.
But now imagine, you could have something play the game for you, unpaid.
You know, it's funny, and I'm sure it's been mentioned many times. It's like, oh, AI is doing all the fun stuff, like creating art and games and all this stuff. Meanwhile, we're doing all the manual labor.
Uh-huh.
And it's depressing.
I figured there was like a counter argument.
No, it's not an argument. It just...
You're just mentioning it. I see.
Yeah.
That's pretty fair though.
Yeah.
People just love taking the fun of everything, I think. Just
Yeah.
drives AI.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it'd be much better just to... Like, why have AI make art? Like, the thing that people would care about being personalized. Instead of, like, them doing things like working at a restaurant.
Why is that even a thing that
Removing
people have, like,
boxes.
looked into?
I think just easier. Because with, like, actual jobs, you'd have to do a lot of things manually. Like, something like office jobs, you could easily just automate. But more so, like, actual physical things, it'd be harder because you need physical things. And then you'd
Yeah.
also need those physical things to work well with the AI.
Yeah. Plus, like, with art, you don't need it to work well every time. But with something like that, you definitely do.
Plus, you'd also still need actual employees and stuff that would know how to work with stuff in case things were going wrong with, say, like robots, for example, like moving stuff. But it's like then it'd require people to be smart and qualified, so it's like,
That's not what jobs are about.
yeah. That's not, when you're looking for a manager of a McDonald's, you're not looking for either of those things.
You're not looking for someone who can manage.
Yeah. But I feel like
extra critical.
Where am I going? Yeah, point is,
I think it's gonna be funny when we make it to floor 30, and it's like, ooh, you actually need to make it to floor 30 on expert mode that we're not gonna tell you.
they wouldn't do that.
Of course.
How am I first to fight? Oh, because these things are high leveled now.
Tough. Either way, as you were saying,
I don't know what's happening.
cringe.
You know, people say Wall-E is like, oh, look at how bad Wall-E is. That's a future we don't want. Really, though? I think that's a future I'd be fine with. Maybe not the world being in shambles, but the whole being fat where everything's automated. That sounds great, actually.
Yeah. I feel like any like massive change like that, I would not be down for.
I think really, it's just like, well, you have to take away from Wally's the good things and then how to prevent a lot of the bad things. Like, it's not like people are, like, fat just because, like, oh, they don't have to do jobs. You know? Because, get this, there's people who work that are still, pretty big, you know? Not just that simple. So it's like, if anything, just focus on making, a lot of things automated, but still caring about the environment, and also still worrying about, like, health, fitness,
I feel like
dieting.
a lot of that would be a lack of like motivation.
Yeah, but I feel like that's not even the case. Like, I feel like in that situation, just, they lost all hope, because, you know, the Earth's kind of destroyed, so it's like, now all you get to do is relax and chill. There's not really anything you have to do.
Yeah, fair.
But then you can do things you want to do. Like, I feel like a ton of people would take up like art, really anything. They just had time to.
Yeah.
Or, you know, focus on like being better people, maybe. I think my main issue with just work in general is that, like, so many of the jobs are just so boring and scheduled, and, you know? Like, say, if I just woke up and I knew I had to move, like, 100 boxes from a place to place, I could wear whatever I gosh darn wanted and just gotta get the job done, I'd be fine with that.
Fair. Again, this crazy concept called like getting paid based on your work.
Yeah.
And obviously some other factors, like not having to work for 8 hours and then getting paid on your work.
Yeah. I feel like just truly, like, there's no reason someone would have to work more than 4 hours. I feel like 4 hours is good.
Yeah.
I think someone can find 4 hours in their day to, work. And then plus, again, if it's 4 hours, then more opportunity for more people to get jobs. You know, just more employees.
Yeah, a lot more opportunity. Again, this crazy concept called everyone gets to live.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare to be boarded.
Because I 100% would just rather schedule something like that into my day. Like, if I worked like a 6 to 10, I could easily schedule that into stuff. Even though I'd probably want it earlier than that. I think a 2 to 6 sounds way better.
Fair.
But again, 4 hours really isn't that bad of a commitment of time. And I think would be pretty easy. And people would be a lot happier. And again, I think there's definitely plenty of people willing to work that. And then again, if people want to work more, then they can. And then get this, they get more money.
Crazy.
Here goes nothing.
Or maybe I'm just crazy.
True.
Maybe that's what this maze is doing to me.
It's making you think a little too rationally.
Yeah. I just want to go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. But I want to go to sleep. Okay, one enemy battle. Okay. First, I want to make it out of this, and then never have to come back here. And then it'd be like, oh, the game's over. You did everything there is. And then I get to hop off, get some more food, exercise, and then watch One Piece. Okay. That sounds ideal.
Here goes.
But I know how this story goes. So we complete this, and then we have to do it on a harder difficulty for more floors.
Getting some good items. Crazy.
I think that is the point.
Yeah, we probably will have to fight at least a boss after this, right?
Yo.
I'm sure it won't be that bad.
I don't have to worry about the boss for another like 12 floors though, so I'm chilling.
That's nice.
Are you telling me you are like at the boss?
I'm at floor 26.
Oh,
It's called a Shamovin to the Max.
that's why I've literally been running straight to the exit, sprinting the entire way.
Yeah, mine's been a bit different. It's some of mine are really far away and super annoying to get to, and then some of mine are really quick.
I don't think I've had one really quick one. I'm on floor 18.
On danger level 3, that's rough.
Yeah. Man, at least it's not like luck based. That'd be a shame.
Of course.
If all my floors were this simple, where it takes about 5 seconds to get to the end, I'd be chilling. Unfortunately, it's more like it takes 3 minutes to go the wrong direction and then walk all the way back and then spend 6 minutes going in the right direction.
Yeah.
I will never forgive the devs of this game. Truly.
I'll never forget the Iden dungeons.
The what?
Iden dungeons.
I've already forgotten them all.
I've probably forgotten a vast majority of them, but I won.
This game though will actually go down as in like even a month from now. I'm like, did that game even exist? Did I even play a game? You know? And
Whoa, News 2's out and it looks pretty cool too.
yeah. No.
Come on!
Also, are you just like high enough level to just walk past every enemy? Of like
Nope.
120? Then how are you going so fast through these floors?
It's a good question.
You know, game speed? Is there something easier than normal?
Yep, it's crazy.
Crazy is easier than normal?
Yep. How'd you know?
You told me.
Yeah.
That's how I knew. Well, Jared's already at floor 45. He's gonna clear SAO in like a couple minutes.
Speedrunning.
Mm-hmm. Now people are talking about overpowered isekai characters, like how it's such a stupid trope, and it's like it started with Kirito. It's like, what? Is Kirito really overpowered?
Yeah, like, is it even necessarily just better? Imagine it comes with a downside.
What do you mean?
Like, say, dual wielding.
Well, yeah.
Unless you're just saying, like, the thing was him just being a really good player.
No, I'm just saying like people are saying that they were talking about like overpowered isekais being boring and started with Kirito's and Kirito was just overpowered.
Yeah, you know, I really wouldn't describe him as that.
Yeah. Especially when you compare it to any of the other stuff.
Yeah.
Like comparing Kirito to like Maple or
Yeah, that's the main thing I was
Rimuru
thinking.
or Ainz. And plus again, in all those senses, you can argue that they deserve to be more powerful. I would say
Or
the only...
Subaru is arguably the strongest one.
he's not really the strongest. He just has, like, this immortality. But that's not really
Pretty
him being
good.
overpowered. It's not like he gets to win every fight or something.
He literally cannot fail.
That's not exactly true. A lot of times when he fails is when it goes through. It's always like the worst timeline is what actually happens.
You know, you might actually go into something.
Yeah. I would just say the only character that I've watched at the isekais I have watched, the only one that didn't deserve to be overpowered is probably Maple.
Yeah.
They're just like, I want to put all my points in defense. And then they're like, oh, I'm also going to run into these things before any other player and do things that no other player has even attempted. And because of that, I'm going to be stronger than every other player.
It's some terrible balancing, not gonna lie.
Yeah. However, with like Rimuru, it's also like he just happens to be a slime, and because of that, he can absorb things, and that's allowed him to get overpowered because it just gives him the ability that no other person could possibly use to become more powerful. You know? So it's like, I would argue Rimuru was kind of overpowered.
Agreeable.
But then, like, definitely not Kirito. He got one thing, and again, I don't even think it was that OP. I don't think dual wield was like this insane thing that made him unstoppable.
Yeah, I think him being a cheater, actually. Just the beta cheater, you know?
You ready for this?
Just allowed him to just have higher stats, really.
Yeah, and then, what's with Ainz? Again, he just,
You ready for this?
he was like one of the top guilds in the game, and then he was like the only one transferred, and he got to keep all of his stuff in a world that doesn't scale like that, so, again, while yes, Ainz is overpowered, it's also quite literally, he earned all that stuff, and then happened to be transferred into it.
Yeah.
So, I don't find that to be really that crazy. What's the thing what people forget about an isekai being like that is if you just have an average person, it's kind of like hard because you don't have to have someone who's OP. It's usually just have to have someone different. But then when that someone different happens to be using their stuff really well and do better than other people are like, oh, that person's just overpowered.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's like the whole thing of anime in general, even just shows, it's not gonna focus on some random guy. It's gonna focus on the main character, the person who's doing the most.
Yeah. Plus, again, it's like you want an interesting character. Like, say, again, with something like Black Clover, it's like you're choosing the, like, maybe not the one person, but a person without magic who got a book that was able to be used without the magic. And so it's like it's different, not necessarily overpowered. And then again, you just see him train really hard for all this stuff, and then eventually make it actually useful to where he can keep up with people.
Yeah.
And then it's like, yeah. But it's like, I wouldn't necessarily even consider Asta overpowered because of how much bullcrap other people can do. Like, say, I wouldn't consider any more
and I
powerful
mean,
than, like,
plus,
Yuno.
like, essentially, it's just a type of magic.
Yeah. So again, it's just, like, different, and they are smart, so it's useful. And I'll say, something like Deku's kind of interesting. Because it's something where it's like, oh, he was born with something, but then he got something special, you know? But it's also like, other people have had that special ability too, and it's like, why does it make
they've had
sense
a lot
for
more
that
time to practice too.
to exist? The only thing that I find that doesn't make a lot of sense is how Deku was able to use, like, the past people. Because obviously I get that it grows stronger with each passing person. But it seems weird that, like, it didn't seem like any of the other ones that we saw were able to use other people's powers. Except Deku.
Yeah.
Which that part seems weird. Just like that one overpowered aspect of it.
To be fair, I think for some of them made sense, some of them they explained. But I'm not sure it made sense for all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It's mostly you just have to have, like, a character that is unique and has a different reason, and plus it's usually a character that has, like, a dream. You know, that they want to be powerful, they want to be the best, and then they just don't have the opportunity to. And then they have someone to give them the opportunity, and then they try and master it the best they can.
Yeah, really, a lot of this is just that they work really hard.
Yeah. So, yeah. But when it comes to Isekai, I feel like it's just no different. It's just, in some situations, it's just weird. Because it really doesn't make sense. Like, technically, I don't think Maples is really an Isekai. But, what's it? It just...
Kind of in that sense. SAO isn't exactly an isekai.
Well, that kind of is, because
It's definitely more.
yeah. I don't know. Point is, I don't think it's as simple as just saying overpowered, because I feel like you can say that with pretty much any anime. I would say the only one that was really disappointing, and I would even argue was kind of overpowered, was Akame ga Kill. The main character was bad the entire time. Like, the entire time. Never cool. Never interesting. Basically just a guy.
Yeah.
And then
Again,
at
I
the
think he was
end...
cool for like the first few episodes, and then he just, I don't know, he wasn't cool anymore. It's like he didn't have to try.
Yeah. I just feel like there's, like, no point in even having a character like that, though. Because I get that it's supposed to be, like, the main character that introduces you, like, to him. But, like, they should have just killed him off early. In my opinion.
Yeah.
He should have just, like, died at the beginning to show how powerful, like, the enemies they were fighting were.
Yeah, a normal guy just can't cut it.
Especially because he had, like, really no reason to fight for anything, right? Or was it just, like, his friends died? Or
I
something.
think the main thing is he wanted money for his village, right? And it was like, you know, the world's actually kind of bad. I'm gonna join these people. And that's it.
Yeah, I just feel like he should have died. Especially with how the theme of how everything goes. There's no reason he should have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He just wasn't strong enough.
And he didn't even try to become strong enough.
Yeah.
But then he's like,
He was
oh,
mediocre the entire
I really
way
want to be
through."
powerful now. Give me a power up. Ah! And then instead of doing something even cool with it, he's just like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I stopped this mech thing from destroying a place I don't care about. So, there's that.
Yeah, and his motivations weren't ever even like protecting the people, just getting rid of the bad people. So it's like, again, no reason to do that exactly.
Yeah. I feel like rewatching it could be cool. There's a lot of animes I want to rewatch. Just like having a better mindset and also just watching it again. I've not watching it for a while.
Fair.
Like say, Kill la Kill, I feel like I'd want to watch just because like how later you find out stuff, how interesting it would be knowing that stuff beforehand. Same with like One Piece. But with the Akame ga Kill, just again, kind of knowing that how the anime is more so laid out, if it would be any better.
Don't let me down.
Don't bet me. Do it. Do it, coward. Whoa, calm down. You know, I feel like I don't want to fight that guy on hard or expert. Call me crazy. Was
That's
this
kind of crazy, actually.
No. I think there was a thing with the orbs, right? Or was that the labyrinth?
That was the labyrinth.
Okay.
Whoa, a blight wing bow.
Whoa.
It's crazy.
Crazy bad. Crazy useless. Crazy not important. Big, or dream big, awarded for surviving 10 Dreamers doors.
Whoa, I also got that. That's crazy.
Whoa. You know, maybe I'll save, you know, just in case.
Crazy.
That took like 40 minutes, by the way.
Nice.
Maybe a little bit less. like 31 minutes.
I'd prefer it took 0 minutes.
It's crazy. It felt like it took 0 minutes. It went by really quick.
Mm-hmm. But weird, I'm really tired all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, now we're just gonna have to climb 40, fight that boss again, and fight another boss. All
It makes
over
you
40.
fall asleep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Excellent work, King Evan. Marvelous. In fact, 1,000 bonus marks. The data provided by your detection device has provided or proved invaluable. I have studied it in depth and concluded that the Black Dragon lies somewhere on the 40th floor of the Dreamer's Maze you explored. Its movements remain sluggish for now. Face Blackheart soon, and you may be able to stop him before it destroys the forest and sets out to lay waste to the wider world. But the way to the Winnower's resting place will only open to those stubborn enough to persevere. You have yet to overcome the God Mage's trial. I expect that doing so will grant you the power that will make the task a little easier. Which reminds me, I received a message about it only a short while ago. She asked that you join her at the library. Seems she discovered Zeta's hiding place at last. Now be on your way, or I shall be forced to dock you 1,000 marks I just awarded you. So we're gonna have to go to the 40th floor, you're saying? One hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Actually, doesn't sound like it'll be great, believe it or not. I just don't know
Sounds
where
like
they
it'll be
want us
really
to get these
bad.
levels, and even these, like the equipment we're looking for. Like, we need those ingots. To be fair, getting the ingots, even though it'd be slow and tedious, we could do it.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be that bad.
I don't know, it'll be kind of slow though, Jared, and really boring and repetitive. Because that's just, fighting the wave of enemy and then 2 bosses, right?
Yeah,
That feels like it'd be kind of boring.
boring, yeah. But think of it this way, right? It won't be that bad compared to the other stuff that we could have done to get gear.
I don't know. Well, to be fair,
Like
we're still
farming
gonna
the forest.
we're still gonna have to do that to get the other parts of the gear that we need. Just for the ingots, though. We can,
Nah.
Sorry to have slept or kept you so long, dearies, but Wildly has discovered it at last. Yes, sleeping place of Zeta, God made a tidy hole. Far away isle, north of the Summerlands, no people nearby, no nothing. Jokin has deemed you worthy. You need to go there. You need to go, and the path will open. Yes. Take her trial, learn her power to defeat the big, black, awful black dragon.
look, yes?
Proudly has seen it and see you lift the shiny, bright sword. Now go, make her dreams come true. I'm trying to bet the sword isn't even gonna be better than,
It's probably gonna be super good.
it's gonna be super better.
Exactly.
Do you think the Fang Loop cape they're talking about is just we had to defeat Storm, but we defeated Storm? I don't think it's the same guy.
You know, I don't think so.
Are we going inside something? Seems like I'm gonna go over here and then something's gonna happen. Someone's gonna save.
That's a weird thing to assume.
And also I might change my tactics tweaker to a dragon. Just in case.
You know?
You know, maybe also
Good idea.
into XP. Just in case. What? A cutscene's playing.
So crazy.
That token begins to glow. It's a shrine that didn't exist. I love how I can
Yippee!
create out of nowhere. So this is where Zeta the Gods Maid is kept sealed away. Indeed, it is my boy, and if we don't get inside Sharpish and take this trial of hers, we'll never get rid of the old black art. So let's go to get to.
My thoughts exactly.
This looks more like a fairy thing they don't want to fight.
Yeah.
Zeta, the mischievous mistress of vast disaster. Children of men. You who turned your backs on the trial so many long ages ago, who walked free from disaster. Now you would fain face me again, now that you have need of my ferocity once more. My trial would test even your precious kingsmakers. Yes, I remember the world before then, such beauty, such simplicity. But now Blackheart sleeps, he winnows no longer. You who do not wish him to awaken, you who fears his winnowing. If you keep him at bay, you must face the full fury of my storm. You must taste disaster. Only when the tempest is stripped away all that is weak can strong crows grow anew. Props. To those who overcome my test, only to such souls will I concede my power, the power born of the god of gods. Now come, I bring catastrophe. Throw yourselves before it, overcome it. Only in doing so can you prove yourself worthy. Okay.
No way, is this a reskin of the worst boss?
It's not that. However, that explosion thing only did like 200 damage to me.
Yeah.
They literally wait for me to... I'm just attacking, slamming my head into it, right? And then the moment I use my actual skills, like, you know what, now's a perfect time to charge an orb.
I think I found the strategy.
Here goes. Here goes. Here goes. Here goes.
Oh, I'm living on the strategy myself.
Here goes.
I think I see your strategy, and it's pretty similar to my second strategy.
No.
Here goes.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna heal some people. Wow, this is really good. These Sorway Sweets, Jared, I don't know if you've used them. They heal approximately nothing. To,
Figured you're for like ones that do heal. In case you're curious, my new plan is the old plan.
Was its companion?
Here goes.
No!
That tickled.
Need a little help here.
And they're dead.
Batsu. Here goes.
It would have been a lot easier if they would have like stood still ever.
Here goes. Here goes. Eat this.
And they finally died. I just don't feel like plugging in my controller to Wizard's Companion, honestly.
Also pretty bad, at least with Leander. Cause like, get this, the entire floor is just death,
Nukes?
especially right
Yeah.
next to them.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, I know. The
It's a
trial
bit
is all
easier
my
than
count.
before.
My power is yours, my weapons are yours. Yes?
All right.
Yes, I'll take all of them. Thanks. They better have
I'd rather
at least
take
1,000?
swords.
Gosh, so this is the power that only those who can pass the trial are granted. That it is, and with this on our side, we ain't got nothing to fear. Even from the biggest, blackest, fiercest dragon of the ancient world can throw at us. Bring it flippin' on.
Thank you.
Hee hee, you're right, Lofty. Come
Hi.
on, let's head to Dreamer's Mason in the
Hey.
faraway forest. Don't you dare tell me these stats, Jared, because if they are anything worse than the absolute greatest, then I might come into your room and throw you off your chair.
I might be locking my door.
Let me just take a peek.
They're not just bad, they're awful.
Why are they so not good? I mean, they have high charge build. That's cool, right?
The hammer's pretty good.
You know, Batu could use a secondary hammer. What about the spear? You know, I use spears a lot. Not bad, not bad.
High chance of confusing and epic damage booster elements in effect. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I could actually upgrade my Ruby Katana's damage. And the Excelsior. 'Cause I forgot that I could do that. I don't think it'll make the Winnower any easier, believe it or not.
Yeah. I mean, if we're expected to fight this thing with these weapons, I mean, I think we can take it.
Yeah.
But, no. So, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, we still haven't technically got the Rusted Relic yet, and that looks like a sword.
It does look like a sword, but is it a sword?
I don't know. Maybe it's a really good accessory that makes this unkillable.
Maybe. I'd prefer not being able to be staggered, actually.
I don't know if I'd prefer that. I think invincibility actually sounds much better. Or something like your dodge, you know, discipline actually does anything.
I'd feel pretty cheated, actually.
Any cat can overcome the trial that he bodily knows you know he saw you, she did in her dreams holding Zeta's sword aloft. Which means the time to face old Blackheart is here, time to go and chop the awful Black Lizard to bits and pieces. Was Bodley's dream of you saving the world from his gnashings, and bashings a real dream, a true one? Only one way to find out, yes.
Please?
Off you go, dearie, save the world now. There's good children, teehee.
I'm confident Mousinger could have also passed that trial.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go. It's the 40th floor.
Oh, yeah, neither do I, actually.
I don't want to do it. I just don't know how we're supposed to get XP. There's no way we're just supposed to sit in the labyrinth for 82 hours. That's what they want, though. That's what they're telling us.
They are, in fact.
But believe it or not, I don't think we've gained 10 levels for the Higlity quest either. Actually, in fact, I know we haven't.
Close.
Makes me think of just doing the labyrinth. Because there's a chance it's going to stop us again. Before, you know, fighting the level 120 thing. And we can do it on normal. But I don't know. That's kind of what I'm leaning more towards. Just because the high Higlity thing is going to be so annoying. Like that last one, we're already under leveled. Those are like level 103s. Yeah. And I don't know about you, but I'm not even level 100. So.
Yeah, same.
It makes me think that we should be doing either the Solo CM second thing. You know, maybe I'll try that first. See where that takes us. Or, okay. You should do one and I'll do the other, right? But we should either do the second one or we should up the difficulty. Well, we'd probably do the second one and then potentially up the difficulty on that.
True.
I don't know.
Right now I'm doing outfit quests.
I didn't get any resources for the outfit quest, so.
I just could have done them approximately forever ago.
Oh. Okay, so
I don't know what I need.
We can get a
Not for that quest, at least.
refined bronze ingot
Ooh.
and bronze ingot. Unless the other rewards are guaranteed. So we get a refined one and a regular each time. Okay, well, Max Tweaker's set, equipment, rare items, and 2 in XP. It's good for me. Oh yeah, but it's all slimes. Oh man. You know, something tells me this will be easy. They're just slimes.
I agree. We were just talking about how, like, Rimuru, you know, slimes are really weak.
Mm-hmm. Not inherently overpowered.
Exactly.
Fortunately for us, the slimes can't float in the sky, right? So.
True.
Prepare to be boarded.
Why are these things also low level?
I don't want to put the discipline, but I think it's probably the best for this specific situation.
Here goes.
Slimes actually are kind of fun.
You know, like,
You know, they do 0 damage. They don't staggerate. What more could I ask for?
you know?
And there's no floating ones.
Don't let me down. Weakness. Need a little help here. Weakness.
However, there is 1,000,010 of these things, specifically.
That is pretty specific.
Oh. I'm like, oh, you know, I see a Higgledy thing, I'll finally use it. And then I get immediately confused. And then start sprinting in the other direction away from the Higgledy thing.
Nice.
That actually seemed really good for XP. I don't know why people wouldn't recommend this. You know, endless waves of enemies and bosses that aren't even that difficult. So far. I feel like that took me longer than a minute.
I can agree with that.
Depending on how this one goes and the bosses, I might just turn the difficulty up to expert. What's the worst that expert slimes will do to me?
Man, it's crazy how you answer your own question in the question.
And these guys can't fly either?
Let me down. Weakness. Need a little help here. Weakness.
Time to get slimy.
Weakness. Make yourselves useful.
I have a lot of knights here.
Weakness.
And I leveled up, yeah. I gained at least like 1/4 of a level just in this second slime fight. And these things are leveled like 60.
Need a little help here.
Maybe closer to 70.
Weakness.
Yeah, I think definitely turned up the difficulty and going here. Like I said, I'm hoping there's another one that's like more on our level that's easier. But again, Running this tournament difficulty to expert and I'm gaining a ton more XP? Then I'd be pretty happy with that, actually.
Well, this is fun. My slowed down time locked onto an invincible, and it refused to let me nut.
That's funny. I'm surprised you've even dodged
Ready
that
for
attack.
this?
Kind of crazy like that. I also feel like this slowed down time lasts for a full 15 minutes.
Well, if you get it upgraded, it's about 10 slashes.
Here goes. Weakness.
Maybe I also have something like that increases weak skill, because I'm doing a lot more than 10 slashes.
Here goes.
Like in the slowdown?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have my slowdown at maxed out. Yeah, and I can do 10 at max.
I did at least 30 slashes.
This sounds useful.
What? How?
I don't know.
Did all your people have it equipped? Maybe it like stacks.
Here goes.
I only have one person at least on my team. I think maybe Tanny also does it.
Here goes. Don't let me down. This sounds useful. Weakness.
I think I can see why these knights are good, Druid. Oh my.
Yeah. Quite the stun lock you got going there.
Yeah. You know, you may never be able to stagger things, but I'll never be able to do 30 slashes. So.
Kind of tragic.
Sub
Didn't know you were so bad at the game.
Okay, Druid. I don't know how you possibly just get to break the law. I don't think that's how it's intended to be, Druid.
Remember Beat Tech?
I do remember Beat Tech. I was a master of it, in fact. They called me the beater.
True.
It's like a callback, too, to SAO.
And it's like you play Beat and you cheat.
I don't cheat. Well, it's a fine line, truly.
Disagree.
Okay, why don't we see what this the wood teal has to offer us. Things are heating up. Ooh. Wyverns, Quiverines, Charfinch, Inferna, Magmagoo, Fire Incarnate, Incineraptor, and Nightmare Rock. Or Rook, sorry. You know that one boss?
I do.
So this might be a kind of really annoying. We also get, well, I also got an excess of accessories too, so we might be able to make some better accessories. We have excess to excess accessories.
Uh-huh.
What can I say?
I thought you were making like a really bad joke, but that one actually wasn't that bad.
It was more of a bar than a joke. And a sick bar then.
Let's make some more accessories, shall we?
Can we make Rings of Enlightenment? Or better champions? Ooh, I already have shiny champions, right? Actually, have I even using shining ones? That'd be embarrassing.
It is you though, so.
Well, I can't. Pardon ye? I can make a Ring of Animus, which gives me nerves.
Nice.
Damage boost while ailment's in effect, epic damage boost while ailment in effect, and huge damage boost when HP is low. I don't think I'm gonna make that though. I'd rather save my ingots. What are these things? Can baby bakwa. Baba bakwa. Then we got. Okay, I already have the necklace of enlightenment. I guess I made those last time. I can make the master's little helper thing.
Yeah, you know, in this boss fight, I'm only able to do 10 slashes. So, I don't know.
Massively increase max HP. Hang on to 1 HP after a big hit. And vulnerable for longer when dodging. See, I just don't think it's worth it. I don't need it. I want more of the wings. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring. I'm losing my mind. I don't know what this thing's gonna unlock, but I want it. Oh, elemental resistance. Yeah, I wish I wouldn't have. Useless idiot. Not me. The boots.
Of course.
Okay, well, I can make the
That
Ruby
really
katana.
counted for a perfect dodge.
There's a lot of leniency. The Soul Crusher Spear. What does it offer? Massively strengthens melee attacks, huge boost in max HP, and huge damage boost versus nature monsters. What about the hammer? The Priceless Pounder. Barrel. Good against slimes. Massively boosts critical hit damage, and huge damage boost at max HP. Or MP.
Unfortunately, I'm in critical health because I got hit twice.
Crazy. The Mightier Mornstar. That is a lot of damage. What about the
Give him the smoke.
Pretty much. What about the Mega Master Blaster with Toil? Massively strengthens range attacks, huge damage boost for solid, and huge damage boost when HP is low. I just feel like I don't even use guns.
Fair.
So I feel like I don't
I
even
just
need
straight up
that.
don't use guns.
Can I make armor using this, these ingots? That sounds
I
much
don't know if
more
we have armor yet.
No, the best we have is the Elysium. Okay. Well, we could call it for today, and then tomorrow we'll just be grinding some of the Solo CM stuff for levels and
True.
items. Just because that's probably what we'd be doing if we stay on. But we have Dark Deity to do. I have some Potato to attend to. I don't know. There's some words I could do.
Nah, that's a sick joke.
And I
Question
got
mark?
Pizza to devour. And we only got an hour. We don't actually only have an hour. It was more so just for the bar devour hour. And One Piece. So yeah. We had a good, nice, hearty stream. Tomorrow we'll definitely be playing more. A lot more. You'll be seeing a lot more of Nino Kuni. Jared's probably still fighting the slime, alright guys?
No.
He just doesn't want to admit that he's really bad. He probably lost the first time too.
Oh,
This is Persona
okay.
and Tales of Rise all over again. Remember when he died to a chicken? Remember when he died to a dragon? I remember those times.
What chicken?
You don't remember the chicken boss?
I don't.
We had to refight the chicken boss later with laser eyes and stuff to enter the big bad area.
I feel like you're doing a really bad job of describing this.
Doing a really good job. You're just doing a really bad job of thinking.
That's fair.
Anyway though, tomorrow we'll probably just start with Overwatch. We'll probably just do dailies, maybe not. The only reason we played longer is because I wanted to work on some of the event stuff, so maybe we'll do the same tomorrow. We'll see. But as for now, we are going to hop off. So as always, make sure to like, follow, and obey, and we'll catch you on the flippity flop. Ribbit. And if you're on YouTube, links to the description, links to Twitch, the TikTok, and Twitter. Always want to watch live. And if you're on Twitch, exclamation point and your social screen, and you can link directly to it. But I will see you guys later. Peace.